The dream is real.
Yeah. Standing ovation for the nation. I like the applause that come in. That's how you start a show right there. That's my sugar, and that's my Kendra Taylor. We are TKBS. I am the culture man, Kenny Burns.
The dream is real.
And I don't need to be introducing these black superhero queens because they can introduce themselves. Hello.
Hello, I am Kendra Taylor.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, she's sexy, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
I'm Sheryl Rae Reid. Y'all call me Dr. Sugar. Hey,
Yeah,
y'all.
hey y'all. What it do, booze? You know, Kendra got that little motherfucking arch back thing going on, getting ready for No Ordinary Love, August 3rd. You know what I'm talking about? She got,
Okay,
you can see she got the shoulder out.
Here applying pressure.
Listen, baby, it's gonna be one of them things. And before we get into that, I just want to announce the episode 90, the Audacity. Oh, child, we had a town hall meeting, you know, with the nation, and we were talking about some things, and I was inspired to call episode 90 the Audacity from a conversation I had with a good friend, Jared Cobb. Big shout out to Jared Cobb, Team Epiphany, my man Coltrane Curtis, Lisa Chu, and I'm gonna get to that in 1 second. But ladies and gentlemen, No Ordinary Love tickets and tables go on sale tomorrow. Okay, let's break down why you need to get your tickets in advance. Tiffany, should I do an early bird or should I just do a price? Because I don't think they ready for the level of what they gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Once they buy these tickets, should I just go on and tell them?
Give them the early bird. Give them an early bird.
What the fuck, an early bird? This shit cost me too much money. Hell, y'all got money, y'all work. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not doing no early bird. I'm saying it right now. The tickets go on sale, and the tickets are what they are because I only got a certain amount of space for y'all. I know you put that shit on for No Ordinary Love, June 1st at Curate. We had a time, child, of visual stimulation from the screens. You had ushers, roller skaters come out and do all that fly, super sexy, acrobatic shit that we just can't do. Then you had the Magic City, Cirque du Soleil. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause for the peoples. They did that. But ladies and gentlemen, who would I be as the culture man, aka the lifestyle specialist, if I ain't provide another experience for you, huh? If I didn't take you to another level of euphoria in the form of celebration, huh? I'm on fire. Are you following me? Okay, let's go. August 3rd, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta get these tickets to know where it's gonna be at. I'm not saying it on this platform because you mother suckers is gonna try to go book it. You go try to do something because that's just how it go in the promo game. I'm not a promoter, I'm a lifestyle specialist. We are separate and we are different. But ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be sarongs. It's gonna be bikinis. It's gonna be matching short set outfits for the players from Louis, Gucci, Poochie, and others. It's gonna be toes out. Get your motherfucking feet done, okay, fellas? All right, it's gonna be some ladies there with the hot pink fluorescent toenail polish straight from the ghettos of America by way of the fashion runways in Paris. It's going down, huh? Y'all, do you pick up what I'm putting down? Oh, and by the way, it's all sponsored. Again, open bar all night by Pronghorn, huh? What we gonna do is we gonna have us a good time. We ain't gonna worry about spending $1 once we get in there, because I'm charging your full fee before you get in there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me add on. Okay, if you were at Curate, if you had the luxury of being in the building and you put that shit on and you felt all the feels and the love and all the things with DJ Baby U and DJ E-Class, who will be DJing again, then you know that the vibe is unmatched. The vibe is next level. The music, you dance from the time you come in until the time you leave. Well, guess what I'm gonna add to this one? Go on and say, what you gonna do, Kenny?
What you gonna do, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked, Sugar and Kendra. I'm gonna provide food in the form of Lynn Price's world famous oysters on the grill, the world famous crab legs, the world famous scrimps. Okay, we are bringing the culinary experience all the way from Houston to the No Ordinary Love experience August 3rd. Do you feel what I'm putting down? Huh? Do you feel what I'm putting down? Huh? Did you touch yourself? Did you grab your ass in one? Okay, I'm sorry, I go too far.
It's gonna be out.
Yeah, the ass is gonna be out. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you saw the genius level marketing, huh? We led this one with emojis, huh? We had the emojis set up and you was like, what does this mean? I can't put the thing together, and then you just figured it out and the dream is real. I'm a genius. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, get these tickets. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. We ain't got no time to be fussing about who didn't what and how. Listen, what restaurant in America can you go to and eat oysters off the grill, lobster, crab legs off the grill, drink all night for free? So whatever the price is, pay the motherfucking price. Don't haggle with me on this one, okay? It's limited access, limited availability with the tables. So once they gone, and y'all know I don't play. Because what happened last time when they showed up, Tiffany, and when I said there wasn't no pay at the door? Huh? What happened last time when they ain't had that shit on and they had to go home? They had to go home because hopefully this time you're going to get it right. Then get your fly together because it's still dressed up now. We ain't talking about put on no cut-off shorts, no ragged ass t-shirt with holes in it. We talking about players only. All right, round of applause. August 3rd. No Ordinary Love, Atlanta, Georgia. Tickets go on sale. Tables go on sale tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
That was a cold intro right there. You think we gonna sell out? I do.
Oh, yeah.
Early.
Do you know who you are?
I love you too, child. And I got my angels joining me. They coming in the city. But I want to talk about episode 90, The Audacity. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I was in the south of France. I was talking with some good friends, and some of you might have heard this on the live the other day. And a good friend of mine, Jared Cobb, I've known him for a dub at least. His mentor and one of my great friends. I've known him for 30 plus years, and we were just talking. You know, we are at breakfast at Hotel du Cap. You should Google, huh? You seen the one little photo when I did a little pan of the water with the diving board that went in the sea. Yeah, that's it, that there. And we were having, breakfast, talking about dreams, Big shout out to Team Epiphany. They just got acquired by Stagwell, and round of applause for that, because they got a whole lot of money now, and I'm here for it. And I'm elated that my friends are doing good. And we're talking about showing up in these rooms and all these great people that were in the south of France, right? And we're intentional. We gonna go see who we need to see, get next to who we need to get next to further our foundation in business. So my man Jared's like, yo, KB. He's like, bro, like your energy's so powerful, man. Everybody's looking forward to you and D Nice tomorrow. He was like, but you can't come to no meetings. I'm like, what do you mean I can't come to no meetings? He's like, bro, not with me. You can come to any meeting with me, because 9 times out of 10 I'm pitching you. I want you with me. I'm saying, like, people don't really want you in the room. And for me, that was a trigger, because my entire career, you know how you feel things when you show up and you see people's reaction, and you can see a hater a mile away now. You can see a hater in full bloom from a mile away. And I've been blessed to be able to stomach that, get through the exercise and get to the money. But it's very, very difficult when you are going in these rooms knowing that you have obstacles before you even pitch. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is an honest question. Who's a better host than me for anything? People kept asking me why I wasn't at BET. I was like, I don't know. I don't know why I haven't hosted the BET Awards. This is me projecting, me saying what I want to do. This is not dissing anyone. But why haven't I? I am the best experience that these people are gonna have at an award show. And I'm not, it's not unproven. This is what I do. So I wanted to start the conversation off with that, and I want to get your opinion, Sugar and Kendra. And also I want to define what audacity means. And the reason why I picked this word, because it has two meanings, and we're going to break down these two meanings in this conversation. The first meaning, a willingness to take bold risks, okay? If you have the audacity to pursue your dreams, leave everything you know to get to where you're going, further your knowledge and try to reach those destinations in your heart's desires, you have the audacity, right? But then audacity also means rude or disrespectful behavior. And that's what I feel sometimes when I'm with these people. It's like, you're rude, you're disrespectful, because I only show up with love. But you choose to take advantage of that, but you can't take advantage of that because I'm going to give it regardless. Now, I know how to treat you after said, meeting, and I find out you're a hater, or find out that you're skimming off the top, or I find out that, you have ulterior motives that are not beneficial, for this relationship. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep showing up with love. But let's talk about these rooms, y'all, because it's not no scale of success that defines how weird these motherfuckers act. You are a school teacher You are a housewife, an entrepreneur. I am a mogul. You know what I'm saying? And we all have experienced this, no matter what levels of life we are at. So I want y'all to speak to that because I think it's important for the nation to get your perspective.
So for me, mine is, I've always been a hard worker because I had to be the way that I grew up. And I wanted finer things and a better life than what my mom was able to provide for me.
Amen.
And she made a lot of sacrifices for me to get to certain points, her and my grandmother. So my perspective is this: once I got married or had a long-term boyfriend who was successful, they looked at me as though, so to speak, I was a leech. Not really looking at what I brought to the table. Like, oh, you know, she hasn't worked hard. She hasn't done that. He's got to be doing all this and that for her. And even in a marriage, some women that are taking care of the household and supporting their significant other while they advance in life.
Yeah.
A lot of
They thought you was a sack chaser?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of pretty women go through that. They just look at, oh, that's what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because why else?
Right.
You know? But they don't understand like the brains and the beauty that come behind that. A lot of men are not just getting pretty women.
No,
There's something behind that.
Listen.
I was the brain behind a lot of our endeavors of what we invested in and things like that.
Yeah.
But they don't want to give me any credit because I'm just a pretty face, right?
Yeah.
The credit is to him. The things that I have accomplished in life is not what I've accomplished. It had to be because he's given it to me.
Right.
So that's what I've experienced throughout life as a wife or as a partner.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not fair. To me, it's hating.
No, it's
definitely hating.
Well, they want your position.
If that was the case, I would just be sitting my ass at the house and like, hey, give me.
Yeah.
No, I do what I need to do.
Yeah, but I think there's value, and the one thing I always made Jessica feel secure in is that what you do is equal to what I do. If I brought in $100 million, you taking care of this family the way that you do, you speaking life into me in a way that no one else can, and these are simply the things that you were doing to support Fred. And I think that, you know, that's the problem, I think, when we get to the, you know, the audacity to define what relationships are supposed to be.
Yes.
Motherfucker, like, I'm in this relationship, you not, and you really want this life. You really want to be in this position. You really want this freedom. And I salute you for that, because I salute all women and men who support their significant other and their dreams. Because listen, it's seldom that both dreams can take off at the same time and make money and, you know, put everybody in this position of money. But money is clearly not the only thing that makes these businesses go. It's the support. It's the time you're afforded to go off and travel and actually take this risk, spending this money on a, you know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, I just want to give you props for that, because I don't think women and some men get enough credit for the support and how invaluable that support is. But Sugar, you was about to say something, baby?
So I haven't had that experience yet, but I know it's coming, because whoever I get to spend the rest of my life with is already going to be successful, and I'm going to add to that. So people are automatically going to assume that, oh, she just got with him because he got this, and this. Babe,
Yeah.
So, okay, I can't speak to that yet, but, you know, give me a couple years, I'll be back.
No, it's fine.
So I think that it's crazy that people automatically assume anything about somebody and don't think that you've worked hard for whatever you have.
Amen.
Because when people look at me, of course, they look at, okay, her daddy was a pastor. She ain't really experienced nothing crazy in life. She's had everything handed to her. These people don't know that I have been in foreclosure 2 times.
Yeah.
I have lost a house and have not felt the feeling of it because I had already moved out of it. I have been in situations where I got behind on my mortgage.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do this thing called life alone and don't have anybody to lean on as far as a partner is concerned. But thankfully, some of us have other people that we can lean on, or we get down to whatever we need to get down to and we make it work.
Yeah.
So I think it's crazy that people can literally look at you and think that you haven't done any of the work that they think you should do in order to make it. Y'all, I almost flunked out of college. I'm very smart, very.
Clearly, teacher.
But I just didn't.
Doctor.
It was very hard for me to stay focused. And I didn't have any medication to assist with that until I started my doctoral program. I don't know that I've ever talked about that out here.
You haven't? Well, you wasn't smoking the weeds?
No.
I'd rather you do that than the medicine.
I needed some actual medication. And I just never had it because my mom made a pact with me that if I would listen to her read and be able to answer the questions, I was good. My reading was great, but I could not remember anything I read. So my comprehension was very low. So it was because my focus was off. As soon as I got on some meds, I could read my things and know what was going on. So like when people look at you and think, oh yeah, she just a goody two shoes or whatever, I don't know what people think about me because I don't care. But if they look at me and think that, they really have zero clue about everything that goes on behind closed doors to make me look like I'm good.
Yeah, I agree. I mentioned that several times on this platform on how back in the day before social media, people would look at your pictures. And because you're well dressed or you're with people they want to be around or people they want to have, okay, let's start there. Then they're judging you automatically. So before you can even open your mouth, you're already behind the 8 ball. And the problem I have, with a lot of these businesses and the people in positions in these businesses is that they're not doing the best thing by the business. Because if you can put your ego aside and choose the best option, you're gonna be in business a lot longer. You're gonna make a lot more money. But a lot of people make decisions based on friendships, relationships, which there's nothing wrong with that. But there's something wrong with that when you keep, disregarding the talents that come before you or the people that, you could help. Because I've been a victim of that many a time. And I'm being very honest. I don't know if since Andre Harrell and Clark Kent has anyone said, let's go get Kenny. You know what I mean? Kenny got this energy. Kenny got this skill set. Now, I've been introduced to people that thought I did great things, but I had to get in a room and I had to sell. I've been put in positions and jobs where they were not on my level, which I took them to the level that I deserved. But I don't know if I've had people, and I want y'all to hear these things because I think y'all look at me in my life like, oh, everybody fuck with him. He's good. They're gonna, it's no. Today, with all these years of giving back, I forgot this brother's name, but there was a yacht in Cannes, and D Nice was doing a panel. He was doing it with Kevin Liles and a few other superheroes. And there was this one guy on there and he was like, yeah, man, I had pitched you for this business and blah, blah, blah. Do you know how much that warmed my spirit? That somebody that works at the agency I don't really remember knowing or have met maybe in passing is telling me like how he's keeping my name alive in rooms, but that's earned. You know what I'm saying? It ain't because I affected him in some way. He saw something outside of my skill set, because this is what I truly believe. I truly believe people that fuck with you are gonna push you. People that fuck with you are going to try to put you in these rooms and put you in these positions. People that fuck with you, that's why I go into everything with love and like wonderment and just good energy, because I want you to remember those feelings so that when you do have to make a choice, you're gonna make a choice with the person that made you feel the best. You're gonna make a choice with and clearly, listen, y'all, you gotta have the skill set. You have to be able to execute. You have to be able to, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that will get you that much further. And that's not bias. That's who's most comfortable, right? Because we have experienced bias, child. Bias is a whole nother thing, but you were going to say before I get into bias, Sugar, because you when your head and your eyes open wide.
Listen, I was just 100% agreeing with you, because the thing is, people won't remember what you did. They remember how you made them feel.
Yeah.
If a person comes at you crazy, that is much more long lasting than anything else. You know what emotions do to you. That is something that stays with you. Sense, emotions, feelings stay with you. Words fade.
Hello. Bias. I want to before I forget, bias, y'all. You know, that's a big word in the world of business because there's so much bias against people. You know, people are biased towards me because I'm married. You mad? Because I'm treating a black woman the way I'm treating her. We got this life. So you ain't hiring me because you not in a relationship. You mad at me? The guy who treats black women and puts black women, specifically all women, but black women in position or in a place that is godly. I hold y'all so high, but you gonna treat me like that? You're not gonna hire me for the job?
It's so weird.
No, it's not only weird, it's fucked up. Because you hiring these pedophiles and these fucking women beaters and these fucking disrespectful to the entire race motherfuckers, but yet you sleeping on me.
It's not that they sleeping on you. When people do things like that, they don't want their indiscretions pointed out, or they don't want the things that they're insecure about to come to surface. And when somebody is doing something right for other people, a lot of times people are intimidated because they are not doing the same thing.
Yeah.
They might be sleeping a little bit, but a lot of it is because they're not doing the same thing. So they don't want it to be, it can be highlighted for you, and then their indiscretions they may come to the surface. Sometimes it happens that way because people don't want you to, again, we said this before time and time over again. Yeah. People don't want you to shine because they think their light is going to get dimmed.
And how?
Really,
I'm glad you said that. How? If a motherfucker's around you that brings light is infinite. It only gets blocked by darkness. It only redirects from darkness. So if light is there, it permeates. Receive the energy. Because at the end of the day, there's things that you know that I don't know. Can everybody just tap into that gift and that understanding? There are things that you could do that I cannot do, that I am actually seeing in you, and I can help amplify in a way you can't amplify your own skill set. But you hating? You don't feel the energy that's around you. And that'd be the thing, y'all, when y'all saw What Matters Most, and I did that one scene with Puff. And that was really a big shout out to, Yuri Israel. But he said,
yes, when it comes to being the light, you must be surrounded by darkness.
But it's so true. It is so true. When you're smothered by darkness, you can see flickers and all that shit, but that's when you give up. That's when you let it take over. That's when you allow it to dominate. Cause light gonna permeate. If you ever seen dark, it's like you ever get up in the middle of the night and can't see shit, and you try and touch your way to the bathroom or to the light switch to get to the bathroom. Has anybody ever experienced that, or is it just me?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm looking for the crack in the door. I know there's light in the living room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking that way first. And that's part of my guidance system now. I might be groggy a little bit, and I seem to always trip over the ottoman. I know it's there. But the point I'm trying to make is you can follow the light. TKBS Nation, we've all been there. You have a question about your credit card. You call the number for help and can't get a hold of anyone. If only you had Discover Card. With 24/7 US-based live customer service from Discover, everyone has the option to talk to a real person anytime, day or night. Yep, you heard that right. A real person. Get the customer service you deserve with Discover. Limitations apply. See terms at discover.com/credit card. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the culture man, Kenny Burns. I'm talking about the dream of motherfucker. I'm talking fast. I gotta get all these points out in 30 seconds. You have to do me a favor. You have to go to your favorite platform where you listen to the Kenny Burns Show, aka TKBS, and I need you to download the episodes. We cannot be number one if you don't download. Number two, I need you to write a comment. I don't know why the hell I have a 4.8 on Spotify and I have 5 stars on Apple. Let's make it even. I love you in real life. Stay tuned. We have more TKBS on the way. Peace.
The dream is real.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the culture man, Kenny Burns, and you know when I'm working out or doing anything, my attention to detail is unmatched. From my reps to my outfits, everything is sleek and refreshing, just like my Smart Water. My Smart Water bottle fits everywhere and is one of my favorite accessories. In a world filled with overthinking, we're providing a refreshing change of pace, a moment of clarity with a simple choice of hydrating with smart water. Life's full of choices. Smart water is a simple one. Visit drinksmartwater.com and learn more. Calling all superheroes. That's right. Coca-Cola and Marvel are teaming up to release limited edition Coca-Cola products featuring your favorite Marvel characters. Collect them all to assemble your own Marvel universe, and be sure to scan your Coca-Cola for a chance to win super-powered prizes and unlock powerful AR experiences. But act fast, fans. These collectibles won't last long. No purchase necessary. Open to legal residents of the U.S. and D.C. who are 13 and up. Ends on June 30th, 2024. Visit coke.com/Marvel24 for official rules. Yeah, I want to talk about this real quick, though. Entrepreneurs, creatives, athletes, and parents, right? And there are probably some more to put in that list. But the audacity they have, as a parent, Kendra, you know this, it's like we didn't know what the fuck was coming. We was in love, we had a child, and then, we got a responsibility we never had in our lives. And it's an ongoing responsibility. And it don't take no time out. And it don't take no days off. And you got to continue to do for you too now. So you better have the audacity to motherfucker dream big, or find you a partner that's going to help you grow. Because this right here, this ain't no joke. Same with athletes and entrepreneurs. And you see the separation. There's a such thing as a Kobe Bryant, and there's a such thing as the G League, and whoever those players are. 2 different salaries, 2 different mindsets. I want to talk about that audacity, because this is about pouring into y'all so y'all can see y'all not alone. And yes, I receive all the lights and the energy and the love and what y'all think I got going on, but I live a real life too. I'm disappointed often, you know what I'm saying? But I don't let that discourage me, because I got that motherfucking type of audacity. I'm not a rude motherfucker. I'm not a fucking, what was the part of disrespectful motherfucker, unless you disrespect me, and I'm a Scorpio, and that shit will come out. Or a Scorpio, that sounds like a lion, tiger, panther. But yeah, so talk about that, y'all, because I think there is a certain mindset we gotta have, and we gotta lock into that mindset, especially dealing with these suckers out here.
Well, in the terms of parenting, not only do you have one child, but once you have another one, parenting change for that child.
Yeah,
so
and they friends.
They're different humans, so you have to parent different. And so you constantly learning about yourself and about your children. And when you have a significant other that you're parenting with, you guys have to have common ground and understand where you guys are going with parenting. So it's a lot of layers. That could be a whole show for real. It's a lot of layers when it comes to parenting. And even with Sugar, like, she's not a parent, but she's still parenting kids because she's a teacher, and they're with her most of the day.
Majority of her life.
Yeah. So and then I'm going to transition over to entrepreneurship, because that is something that's true and dear to my heart that I've done for many, many years. Pivoting and knowing which way to go when you're dealing with that. There's no guide on that. You have to have a certain mindset, and you have to know when to let go of certain things that's not appropriate anymore, or that you don't love anymore. Because if I don't love something, I'm not going to continue to do it, whether it's making money or not. And if I love something, but it's not accumulating the funds that I need it to be, that I'm pouring into, sometimes you have to let that go. Yeah. And on my journey at this moment, even with Soul Tree, I'm like, okay, I can't compete with big companies, but I have a love for it. So I've been trying to be mindful and understanding of where I'm going next, how I'm going to pivot with my brand, and what do I need to do. So I'm just kind of at a level where I'm rebranding, remarketing, re-strategizing where I need to go from here. So it's a lot with all of those.
Nah, for sure. I think that, that's an amazing breakdown of like simple tactics, and we're gonna get into some top 10, tools to deal with these fools momentarily. But Sugar, you was about to say something like that. Yeah.
It's just like wild whenever people look at others who believe in themselves and think that they're cocky. Let that sizzle in your spirit.
Come on with the yaminery.
I just think it's wild that belief in yourself has come to the conclusion that you're cocky, or belief in somebody else or adoration for somebody else is now defined as thirsty. So I just don't understand why it's got to be a negative connotation. It doesn't. I have always, well, let me rephrase that. For the most part, I have been very confident in myself. I went through a short span in my life where I wanted to fit in with other people. Very short in the grand scheme of things. And I thank the Lord, I am out of that. And I don't care what anybody else has to say or what anyone else thinks, because I'm arriving as myself and I know I'm amazing.
Yeah.
Now, do I have self-doubt sometimes? Absolutely.
We all do. Absolutely.
Had it a couple weeks ago when I should have applied for an assistant principal job and I didn't. Because I was just like, I'm not really ready for that.
Who I need to call,
yes,
Sugar?
Yes, you are. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I just think it's wild that Audacity has people in a chokehold whenever they say the word. They say you and the audacity is at an all-time high. It should be. We should be thinking highly of ourselves. Yes. Especially when we can back it up.
Yeah.
Now, the problem comes in when you can't back it up, babe.
Come on.
Now that's when the definition number 2 pops in. Because why are you in my face playing? You know you are not qualified for this. You know you don't have the like you lying on your resume. You lying on the people you name dropping about. If I walk into every room and start name dropping Kenny Burns, that would be a problem.
People do it all the time.
I don't need to do that. And I think it's wild that people do it that don't actually have a connection or a relationship with you in that way. I think it is wild. I think you are nuts. Talk to me, DM me, talk to me if you want to say anything. Because the thing is, if somebody called KB for a character reference for you, he's gonna be like, now who?
No, I will.
I'm sorry,
on accident, on purpose. On accident, on purpose.
Because you shouldn't listen. Everybody don't know my first, last, and middle name, okay?
Yeah.
But KB does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sugar does.
People are wild.
They know me.
But here's the thing. You really got to believe in yourself to have that definition 1 audacity. If you have, one more thing, and then I'm going to be done. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
Don't keep lying so much that you start believing the lie that
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Hold on. I didn't bust a gun in the last 2 episodes.
Delusion.
Damn.
I mean, the delusion that's what's at an all-time high, because you lie so much that you start to believe the lie that you created and you don't even want to stand up to what you said. You, my dear, are the problem. You, my dear, have that second definition of audacity, and you, my dear, need to seek therapy, help, counseling, prayer, realistic life. Look in the mirror and tell yourself the truth. Stop trying to convince yourself of the lie that you created, because that narrative is going to crash and burn. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Round of applause. So you better just touch somebody's soul, pull their whole shit out, child. I am a believer in people. I choose to always find the best in people, even when I'm disappointed sometimes. And I feel that gives me an even playing field in my mind, right? In my spirit and my soul, because, it's people I actually like that I know do fucked up business. And I don't necessarily think they're just trying to be fucked up individuals. I just think they have fucked up teachers. I think they had bad tutelage, but then it becomes a certain point. It's like, I've told you how I feel about this type of business, or I told you how I feel about the way that you're moving. And if you continue to choose the latter, then I gotta stop fucking with you. And I've ruined people's lives when I stop fucking with them. Not because I do anything intentional and show up at their house at night with clown masks on outside the windows and all the scary shit. But you think about it, because you've lost a good human. You lost a great person, a great asset that, clearly has helped you in some type of way, fashion or form, inspired you in some type of way, fashion or form, and now you don't have that access. That tears away at people's spirits. Well, Sugar, come on. I love when you do the hand gestures.
Here's the problem. Because the thing is, you don't necessarily have to do all the things, but the person that you're connected to that, like you said earlier, KB, that can speak your name in rooms that you have not entered, if you mess up that relationship, you are messing up all the partnerships that you could create going forward. What is the point in doing that? The point in doing that for you, unfortunately, is you are looking for something to happen right now.
Right.
Instead of playing the long game. And when KB talks about dealing with people knowing that they are not doing the right thing by folks, but knowing, okay, let me just let them, they gonna hang themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to part ways with them. They're gonna do it for you.
Listen.
Okay.
And you gotta be, and we'll get into these top 10 tools to deal with these fools momentarily. But I do want to talk about what you just said, because, you know, at the end of the day, like, we have a choice. You know what I'm saying? We have a choice. The best choice sometimes is just to completely cut a motherfucker off. And
Amen.
I don't think you realize the power in that or the opportunity in that. Because if you're dealing with somebody that you're dependent on, but they're not doing good business, it's not aligned with your morals, the way you move, you know what I'm saying? And you let them go, as hard as it may be to replace the skill set, it'd be so much easier on your spirit. You know what I'm saying? That you might even design and figure out a new way to approach the situation or to replace that skill set. And I don't want y'all to let that go over your head, because we continuously do this shit to ourselves. It's no need. If someone tells you something, especially me, if y'all have the opportunity to talk to me and I feel spirited enough to share something with you that I've learned, I'm not really talking about things I haven't learned. I'm not really talking about things I haven't done. I'm 99.9% talking about experiences or lessons. And if I take the time to share it with you, and you out here still acting a plumb fool, to their point, if you say you had a conversation with me, I'm gonna be like, well, he didn't listen, or she didn't listen, because I would have never co-signed that energy or action. And this is where I'm too in my life. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, or, you know, the audacity side of disrespectful, or, you know, being mean or rude, but I just don't have time for lies. I can't be by you lying. I can't be by you and the truth is not the foundation of this conversation. I just can't be by you. And I'm not going, you know, and I can love you from afar. I can appreciate you from afar, but that's what it's going to have to be. Because it's just too much, it's too unsettling for my spirit to continue to deal with people that don't have the same intention. You know what I'm talking about? And the audacity for you to even know that about me and not show up that way is even more of a And the thing about it is, the older you get, the more, you know, it's quicker. That motherfucking switch, boy, back in the day used to slowly, I don't know if I want, that motherfucker be like, click. All right, next, we got to get next. How do you recommend people?
That man said it's more of a
Yeah, it's more of a I'm out of here. Tiffany just dropped off a piece of paper on my desk, y'all. How do you recommend people pivot without lashing out to get back? That is a great question, Tiffany. The pivot I would recommend instead of lashing out, because see, the thing about lashing out, it might feel good. I ain't gonna lie. It feel good to cuss a motherfucker out sometimes. It just do. Because especially if the motherfucker don't have no rebuttal. You know what I'm talking about? It feel good sometimes. Like, what the end game is not gonna be beneficial for you or the person. So lashing out is scarring, right? It's scarring you because you had that energy to begin with. You know, something happened the other day and I got so fucking mad. Jessica was like, you all right? I was like, I don't know why I'm this mad, but then I had to process it. I'm not this mad right in this moment. I'm this mad because the shit's been piling on. But even then, and Tiffany will tell you, if I get upset, I'll call you back. I don't try, I don't want to say nothing I don't mean. I try to, you know, carefully craft my words so that nobody is, you know, I love you too, twin. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be, and I've been around them type motherfuckers, say all types of wild shit and expect you to come back in the meeting and be productive. Who can do that? Now, I do suggest being stern.
Normalize that.
Yeah, I do believe in being stern. I believe in there needs to be some type of penalty for your actions on some level, and communication of that, right? Or even if it's just communication, there don't need to be nothing taken away per se, but like, I believe that you did this, I don't want to do shit like that. Try it this way. It shouldn't take you more than once or twice to hear me. But if it does, then we're going to reassociate and reappropriate. I don't want you to let that go. Go look at the definition for reassociate and reappropriate and get back to me on Monday. All right, Sugar, what was you about to say, baby?
So whenever you have to react, you need to take, in Tiff's words, you got to take a beat. And it's very important to pivot and continue doing what you were doing and do it well. That is more hard for others that don't want to deal with you the right way to deal with, because they don't want to see you happy or they don't want to see you successful without them. But the problem is they are not ready for the success that comes along with being associated with you. So if that association has to end, it just has to end, or it has to adjust.
Facts.
So it's okay to let go, and it's okay to not react or respond, because your reaction and your response is your success.
Amen. Come on, Dr. Sugar, who couldn't read, and then I didn't say that. Okay,
I didn't say that.
I'm just joking, child. Listen. Oh, she couldn't remember. She could read, but she couldn't remember. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the top 10 rules. Okay, fine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the top 10 tools on how to deal with these fools. Did the pastor's daughter just throw me a bird? Jesus Christ. Amen. Number one, this is no particular order, ladies and gentlemen. You can put these in whatever order that it fills your spirit. Number one, stop taking shit personal. Okay, the number one thing in my book, child, you can put it 10, 8, whatever you want on your list, but it's number one on mine. Stop taking this shit personal. I even have to eat my own medicine sometime in that offering, child, because you can't help take it personal sometime when you feel you're personally connected, you have emotional connection, you're in a relationship with this person on some level. Of course you're gonna take it personal, but shut the fuck up before you speak. All right? You gotta use your words carefully, because words will tear up relationships. And yes, I'm cursing in this top 10 tools on how to deal with these fools. Number 2, go into the meeting. Go into the conversation, and this is pertaining to business, y'all, knowing and realizing you do not need them. If you go into a conversation, see, we go into these meetings and we be like, I gotta get this loan. Oh, if I don't get this loan, or if I don't get this partnership, go in there knowing you don't need it, because guess what they say? No, you got to go figure it out, right? Okay, great. Tiffany over there clapping, child, having the Holy Ghost. Number 3, shut the fuck up and listen sometime. Oh yeah, you do yourself a real service if you just shut the fuck up and listen sometime. See, because when people are speaking, you can let them play themselves. Oh, you ain't look at it like that, huh? You ain't look at it like, you looking at it like I gotta say something, because if I don't say something, I ain't gonna be heard. No, shut the fuck up. Let them play themselves, huh? And then get back to it. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, number 4, be able to back it up. This is Dr. Sugar just said this and inspired. Number 4, be able to back it up. Oh, y'all be talking. Ooh, you be talking about what you gonna do. This resume is amazing. I never forget, Monty Littman told me, I need a resume like yours. And everything on there was true. Everything that I had put on that list, it impressed the now head of Universal, because I was intentional about breaking my story down, because what I was doing at the time was unconventional and people needed to see that shit in the form of a document. Okay, but be able to back it up, like Dr. Sugar said. Number 5, believe in yourself more than anybody else. Nobody's gonna believe in you more than you. Ladies and gentlemen, you try and get these people that's gonna be extensions of you, and they're not gonna be there at the end of the day. These people are extensions of you in that moment. You use people in business to get what you want. And we're not talking about use, take advantage, shut up, kill yourself. We don't, no, you use them just like they use you. I've been in 800 million relationships and being used. Well, guess what I did? I started to use back. Yeah, absolutely, because we all got to end this relationship having some type of fruit that was bad. There's nothing wrong with that. So please, y'all, believe in yourself. Because with that motherfucking belief, you can achieve what you want to achieve. Number 6, stop lying. Oh yeah, it's simple. It's simple. Stop lying. There's no reason to start off a relationship with a lie. You know what happens when you start out a relationship lying, right? It's that. You gotta keep lying. Especially the Kendra point, you gonna put on your resume, you do X, Y, and Z and can't do the shit. Come on now. At some point, you're gonna get fired, you're gonna get exposed, and then guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna be a blemish on your record. One time for all my felons.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, you like that? All my fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, number 7, all the way to heaven. Choose the right people to be in your circle. The audacity to choose some suckers and put them in your mix. Do you realize the disrespect and rudeness of that action, huh? Set your whole team back. Your whole squad and got a wrinkle in the algorithm. Y'all can't grow because you done chose somebody that's mildly retarded. Tiffany said facts. Number 8, it's time to be great. This is very important. Stop guessing and know the answers, y'all. Stop guessing. Stop trying to just answer shit on the fly, acting like you gonna figure it out along the way in the conversation. Stop guessing. Have the answers. Think about how many people you talk to be telling the motherfucking story and the story goddamn stop because y'all gotta Google some information to find out what the motherfucking truth is. I be having them once or twice a week.
Wow.
It's a real thing.
And it's okay to say you don't know.
No, and that's the whole shit, Kate. Don't stop guessing, y'all. You gonna guess your way right into McDonald's, and we love McDonald's here at the Kenny Burns Show because, child, I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Sure do.
Yeah, number 9, because these 2 women that join me every week is fine. You like the way I ride. Number 9, ladies and gentlemen, you get out of this amazing world. You get out of this amazing business what you put in. Oh, you lackluster contributors. Oh, I'm tired of you lackluster contributors. Oh, you want the glory, huh? You want to be front and center in the story, but you don't come to the table with no glory. Okay, all right, I'm on fire. Where's the button, Tiffany? Give me the button. Give me the button. She got her lips poked out. All right, number 10, ladies and gentlemen, number 10 for the win. Don't become what you despise. I guess 7, 8, and 9, child. I had wrote out 1 through 6 and then 10, but I'm on fire. Do not become what you despise. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You don't see the signs now. You don't see the signs. You fucking emulating something that ain't even in your spirit, a part of your being. You don't even realize 20, 30 years later, you done became what you hate the most. My nipples just got hard. All right, y'all, we almost up out of here. Y'all got anything to say before we leave?
Okay. He always takes it too far left. This is what this means. If y'all see me put this up, left. I just want him to stay in the middle. This man goes left, 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 left. And
I don't know if this is just be a good person shirt. I keep rubbing up against this material. This shit is illuminating. I'm sorry. Do we have anything to say before we get about it?
No.
Absolutely not.
I'm on the way to New Orleans. I need everybody in New Orleans to hear the sound of my voice. Get ready to report for duty. Me and Larry Morrow, me and D Nice, me and Essence Fest, Dirty 30 Essence, Dirty 30 is going up. Thursday night, Club Quarantine at the Fillmore, child. We going all the way digital. Big shout out to D Nice and all the amazing superheroes that will be joining us. Friday, 30 years of Cash Money Records. If you ever backed your ass up, if you ever been engaged, but ladies and gentlemen, report for duty at the Fillmore Friday night with the Cash Money crew, Birdman, Manny Fresh, the entire crew gonna be in the building. Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, the Culture Man is hosting the Superdome on the main stage. The same night we are celebrating 20 years of Confessions, one of the best R&B albums ever. And after the main stage, and I blow the roof off the Superdome, we going to the Fillmore, me, Genuine, Toya Lucky, and Tank. it's gonna be an R&B sexual explosion. Ladies and gentlemen, Sunday night, the finale.
Right now.
Yeah, come on. Hello. Sunday night, the grand finale. We're back at the Fillmore. Maya's coming out to play, y'all. Maya's one of my favorites. She's still fine as a motherfucker. And D Nice is on the 1 and 2s. DJ E-Class is gonna be with us. We got Keith Scott gonna be with us during the weekend. We got Kev, DJ Kev Smooth. Wait, the Kev Smooth. Listen, we're gonna have us a time, and it's all presented by Larry Morrow and the good folks at Essence. We celebrating 30 years of the Essence Festival. I'm excited. The dream is real. 30 years of Essence, so I'm excited. All right, well, we out of here. I love y'all. Get those NOL tickets tomorrow. As soon as they go on sale, sections are going to go in the first 30 minutes, I truly believe. And I only got a certain amount of tickets for y'all. Okay, remember what I said. Y'all get for the price. All right, Kendra, take us up out of here, baby.
The dream
is real, you suckers.
The dream is real.